What's going on, guys? Welcome back to some more Lorwyn Eclipsed standard content here on the channel, and today we're going to be taking a look at one of the most powerful cards in the standard format. Yes, that's right, it is a 3-mana artifact that taps for a mana of any color. Enter Firdoch Core. So the general reason and the general concept behind wanting to try a deck like this is I've been really impressed with trying a bunch of different shells that feature Kavero Mindbitten, also known as Superior Spider-Man, along with Deceit. These two cards form a very, very powerful interaction where you can deceit your opponent early on, take their best card, and then later on turn 4, you play the Kavero for blue, blue, black, black, have it enter the battlefield as a copy of Deceit, and then you get both modes off of that. You get to bounce something and thought tease your opponent. So if your opponent, say, maybe they have 2 good permanents, they get to resolve one of them. On turn 4, you can bounce their other one and then take it, so you end up getting 2 of their best cards either way. That sort of forms the backbone, the core of a lot of different mid-range decks. You have the blue-black Doomsday deck, you have Elementals that are starting to incorporate Kavero, and basically what I wanted to do is see if there was a different black mid-range deck that could incorporate Kavero and Deceit. Well, it turns out that there happens to be a black mid-range deck that used to be popular in the past that has fallen by the wayside as of late, and that is Demons, featuring Unholy Annex. Very powerful card. It's a 3-mana enchantment. Beginning of your end step, you draw a card, and if you control a demon, you could drain your opponent for 2, and then for 5 mana, you can make a 6/6 demon. Now, people have tried a bunch of different demons within the core of the Unholy Annex shells. Some people have tried Rock Curse Rakshasa, there was Demon Wall, there's also a bunch of 2-mana crappy changelings from the new set. There's some other 3 and 4-mana ones, there was like the Abyssal guy from Foundations, there's Desecration Demon, Speed Demon. The reason that I think Demons has been largely unsuccessful in the past is, well, if they kill your demon, then you now are stuck with an enchantment that loses you 2 life every turn. You have some ways to mitigate that with Soulstone, but what if your demon didn't die to any traditional removal spells? And that is where Firdoch Core comes in. Now, you're going to have to bear with me for a little bit because it's sort of difficult for me to explain to you why a 3-mana artifact that just taps for a mana is powerful, but as you can see, this artifact has the Changeling keyword, which means that on the battlefield, it counts as a demon. And Unholy Annex says if you control a demon, that's it, not demon creature, which means that if you have core on the battlefield, even if it's not a creature, which, by the way, you can pay 4 mana to make this into a 4/4, you just get to drain them with your mana rock. And the reason that's so powerful is not only is your mana rock harder to interact with, it also ramps you. So you can go turn 3, play the Firdoch Core, and that gets you into turn 4, play the Ritual Chamber to make a 6/6. And on top of that, it also fixes your mana because it might look like an okay mana base, we're mostly mono black and we have 12 blue dual lands. The problem is you run into some situations with Kavero and Deceit where Soulstone Sanctuary, you do kind of have to play 4 copies to pair with the Unholy Annexes, but you can run into some awkward situations with Soulstone needing to cast Kavero for blue, blue, black, black to get Deceit, and you can't always do that with Soulstone. And then the rest of this deck is just a lot of the black mid-range cards you would expect to see. Discard spells, removal spells, couple of sweepers. The reason I'm choosing to go with Harvester instead of Deadly Cover-Up in the main deck is because Harvester plays very nicely with Kavero. You can discard the Harvester on turn 2, kill their small creature, have Harvester in the graveyard for later on. When you eventually have the Kavero enter the battlefield as a copy of Harvester, sweep up all your opponent's little things. Couple other mid-range threats here in the form of Preacher of the Schism. It's not a demon, but it is just kind of the best black 3-drop. You could maybe consider playing Karsi Revenant, but I really appreciate the fact that Preacher has Death Touch, so even against the landfall decks, regardless of how big they make that stupid bird, you can always trade with it. And then, as I mentioned in the mana base, it is kind of awkward at times because, as I mentioned previously, Soulstone does come up a little bit with Kavero and Deceit and things like that, but for the most part, you live with it. If you have to, like, say, turn 4, you have a Soulstone and 3 other lands, a lot of the times, you don't even need to bounce something with Kavero. It's just a 4-mana 4/4 that thought seizes them is good enough. And then, moving on to the sideboard, a lot of the usual suspects, more discard spells, graveyard hate. The blue splash in the mono black demons deck also lets you play counter spells and Quantum Riddler in the sideboard, which is pretty cool, and then a bunch of sweepers. So that's pretty much it for the deck list. Again, I know it looks a little weird for me to explain to you how powerful a 3-mana artifact where 90% of the time it only taps for mana, but trust me when I say the core is, it's good, and I definitely think that a deck like this has potential. You could also expand the changeling stuff into, like, there's some Dragons Matters cards, like the blue counter spell and the black removal spell. You could think about playing cards like that if you played more changelings, but just kind of wanted to keep it simple for now and show you the power of the core. So without further ado, I will see you back here in just a little bit for the first match. And also, you can go turn 3 core, turn 4, make a 6/6 demon off of Annex. So I think 4 core is worth it. It does enough, you know. Oh, I should have played Swamp. I definitely should have played Swamp. I mean, I'm not going to hex that. There's no way I'm hexing that. Just not doing that. I did lose 2 life for no reason, though. Okay, I can hex this. If they bat me, I have 2 kill spells. I'm just going to take this. And I assume they'll play bat first, yeah. But this kind of works out, because then no matter what they take, we can kill bat, then kill Bob. Yeah, honestly, even just ramping into a 6-mana Deceit is good, too. Would you like to play your Roberto? Roberto. Blue. Yo, what if I just made a Bob? Or what if I made an unstoppable slasher? Nah, there's no way. I mean, it's still just always this. It really is. I know there's a lot of juicy options there, but the answer is always just take that. I mean, I'm gonna take your kill spell. 4/4 Bob is maybe not the greatest idea when I have a bunch of 6-mana cards in my deck and a bunch of 9-mana cards in my deck. I think 4-mana Bob is kind of sus there. I'm at 14? It's not a lot of life. It's not really a lot of life here. Yeah, I can hardcast next turn. Any thoughts on the 78 card monstrosity? I looked at that deck list and I don't know what to say. Like I don't really know what to say other than I don't know. I just got nothing. I got nothing for you. I think I'm taking the trade here. No, that's a lie. I'm gonna do this. Wait, does this? Ooh, that's kind of cool. That's fine. I'll do this. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's just like I don't understand. Maybe it's just like I don't understand the genius of somebody playing a 78 card deck, but it it didn't make a lot of sense to me. I'm just going to be honest with you. It did not make a lot of sense to me. I guess I can attack. I might even just take a hit if they attack. Go to 4. Yeah, honestly, I'm at 4. What are they going to do? Like, drain life me for 4? Yeah, whatever. Whatever. Okay, I mean, it would have been nice to draw a spell there. Or at 11. Fuck. Okay, now this is bad. Is that good? I do this, they go to 6. It's not really good. And then I trade. I mean, I have to, right? I think I have to. I'll just play this. Obviously, I'm dead to a kill spell, but they're not just going to draw a kill spell, right? So I block Cecil, right? And then I go to 1. I go to 1, they go to 4. I mean, if they brick, they're dead. Oh, no. That's like... Shit. Okay, well, that was a kill spell they couldn't cast pre-combat. That is very, very tragic. That is the definition of tragic. All right, sweepers for sure. Honestly, I kind of want this Ghost Vacuum. Because they have Forsaken Miner and Slasher. Like, I don't want to play a ton of it, but I think the first copy is decent. Rocket Man. What else do I cut? I need all the cheap stuff. I need all the sweepers. Harvester is good. Preacher is good. I hate to say it, but I think I'm cutting a core. I think I'm going to do this. I hate to say it. I think the charm is pretty important because it exiles the stupid 2/3, the slasher. So the fact that it exiles is pretty big against like slasher and their 2/2 that comes back. The sand does need some help, but I'm going to keep it. It does need just a little bit of help. I'm not killing that. I refuse to kill that. It's just not going to happen. Also, I forgot to switch scenes. Well, their hand's Thoughtseize proof. That's unfortunate. Take this, I guess. I believe that if I draw lands, I will win this game. Okay, that's step 1. I'm taking a lot of damage. God, I really don't want to do that. Go to 16. Go to 10. And then what's my plan the next turn? The thing is, I have to do this. I need land drops. I can't not do this. I could really use a core right about now. It's up 26. You're not killing the Saboteur? No, I'm holding for the Harvester. Okay, now I have to kill a Saboteur. Right. Now I definitely have to kill a Saboteur. 4, 5, 6, yes. So, do this. And I think I have to discard the other Hex. So take that. Do this. Target this. Auto pay, blight you. I could gamble and try to draw land off the Annex, but I'd rather just not gamble, you know. 4, 5, 6. Because now I go to 4, play Harvester, go to 2, turn after, make a demon. It should be okay. Wait, am I going to die to that stupid realm? I think I might lose to that stupid realm. I'm at 2. Make a demon, go to 4. Yeah, I guess the Annex outraces the realm, doesn't it? Yeah, Annex outraces the realm. Harvester can block. Oh, it's a spirit! I think it's just better to attack anyways, though. Because they're only making a 1/1, right? Like, I go to 4, then down to 3. I'm still outracing the 1/1. I guess I die to Avarice here. I definitely don't die to that. Alrighty then. Interesting. Well, let's do that again. Let's do that again, shall we? stupid vacuum. I want to keep it. Mario's on 5. Okay, good draw. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Don't laugh, okay? Don't laugh at this ghost vacuum. Look, man, they got a lot of graveyard synergies. See? I mean, I could also just Arch Enemy's Charm it, but, you know. They got a lot of graveyard synergies, man. I should Arch Enemy's Charm it anyways, because that is more mana efficient. But see, if I didn't have the Arch Enemy's Charm, then it would look really good, you know? Ah, see? See? I don't want to do that. No, you're good. See, it's coming up now. Wait. Oh, no. Oh, no, 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 no. Fuck. Please don't kill this preacher. I said please. Why is that stupid thing an outlaw? Who decided to make that an outlaw? It's true, they didn't kill it. Well, unfortunately, I'm going to cast a 4-mana 4/4 and hope that my opponent does not have a removal spell. Your turn. Surely they don't have another kill spell in hand, right? Okay, you win. Alright, well, you know. I don't know. I don't know what you wanted me to do that game. Did we determine if this was level 37 or LV137? I feel like I asked this question yesterday, but I don't think I got a response. Please tell how you organize your paper MTG cards. I have a giant long box with 4 rows, and that's where they are. They're organized by color. Not alphabetically though, just by color. It's time for the core. It's time for the core. No, modern and standard. Honestly, my standard collection is like 4 times the size of my modern collection. And that's after I removed all the cards that rotated. I own way too many standard cards, man. way too many. Including a bunch of ones that also got banned. I guess I'm gonna save the Bitter Triumph. Ooh la la. I like that. What if I made a 4/4 bird? What? You can't do that. You literally can't play that card. That's against the rules. That is against the rules. I'm at 16. I think I can pay 3 here. It's either pay 3 or discard Cavero. I really needed to draw a land that turn. We're at 18. I think I have to do this. Okay. Okay, that's something. Kill that now. Maybe I'm supposed to hold the kill spell? Just in case they put a bunch of counters on something with, like, Earthbender Ascension. Ow. I'm gonna have to read that one, Chief. Return target bat, lizard, rat, or squirrel card from your graveyard to your hand. It's an insect scout. Noted. I'm at 9. Alright, kill this. And deploy this. Go to 13. I feel like we should be okay here, right? I can Kavera their Ice Tail. Okay, that's fine. I can race that, I think. I think I can race that. Dude, the core is looking good, man. This core has saved my ass this game. They currently do not have a fetch land, right? I'm going to take this, though, because if I block, they just get a 3-4 off of it. So I think blocking is kind of not where I want to be. I do kind of need to find a way to sneak 2 more points of damage in, though. And I'm not really sure how to go about doing that. No, there's no way, right? There's no way that's the line. I think it is. Do you see what I'm seeing? Do you see? Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, fuck, I'm dead. That's not good. Shit. What am I supposed to do about that? Hope they don't draw a land, I guess? I mean, they don't have a land in hand. They don't have a fetch land either. I think I just have to hope they don't draw a land, right? I'm going to play Swamp here in case I draw Hex off of the Annex. Yeah, I think that makes sense. Definitely attacking here. There's no reason to. Ooh, that was big. Now I think there's no way we can lose. Because now even if they draw a fetch land, I can just hex whatever they make big. Right? Anything. I wish I had fetch lands in my deck for this for this Vine Lasher. I guess we have to put 2 fetch lands in our deck for this matchup when we want to Kavera their landfall creatures. Imagine, like, Kavero their Might Form and then play a fetch land attack with a, 8-power Breach or whatever. Oh, that's kind of a sick line. They can sack the village, return something, and then it comes back to trigger the Ascension. That's kind of a hot line. I mean, they're still dead, but that is kind of a nice line. Alright, counter there. Yeah. Uh-huh. Ow. Yeah. I'm at 6. Guess what? I'm gonna play a land. I'm gonna go to my end step. Triggers. All because of the core right there. The core soloed that game. Actually soloed that game. Alright, what do we want against Landfall? Landfall with the Lizard. The Lizard's kind of cool in Landfall. It's really good with Ice Tail. Alright, Flash my ass. Cover up Wrath. I might want some of this stuff against them. Duress bad. Yeah, maybe they play stuff like that. Lumra. Maybe Graveyard Heat is better against this build. What do you think is better, Lantern or Vacuum? Because I don't think I want to play all three of these. I want to play like one or two tops. I don't want to go like super all in on Graveyard Ape. Harvester is better against their build because they have Badger Mole Cub and Vine Lasher. What if I just didn't play Preacher? Play one Vacuum, call it a day. Let's try that. Yeah, that's a good point. Vacuum is better against the Earthbending stuff. But you see what I mean? I don't want, like... I don't want to draw a ton of Graveyard Hate. I want to draw, like, exactly one copy of that in an average game, for the most part. The second one is so much worse than the first one. This might be a 4/4 elf type of game, honestly. Sure. It's not a bad draw. It is definitely not a bad draw. They may have like a disenchant or something. Now we just need the core. I require the core. Mm-hmm. Ow. 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 Ow, ow. Ow. Yeah, they maybe don't play kill spells. At 10. Man. Core would have been so perfect there. Because I could go Core plus Sheriff the Ice Tail. I can't really afford to just Soulstone, can I? If I Soulstone, go to 12. 2 fetch lands with this represents 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 damage, and I'm at 12. I guess I could, but it seems kind of bad. Let's do this. Let's go Soulstone End Step. Shit. Well. Alright, don't kill me. I played untapped land there just in case I drew a, in case I drew a 2-mana kill spell. And I mean, I have enough lands that not playing the Watery Grave that turn is not a huge deal. 5. This is gonna be really tight. Okay, Black Sun for 1. Yeah. And then... it's probably worth getting the tap land into play this turn. Going to 3. Next turn, we have to Soulstone. For sure. Okay, I'm not in love with that. I think I should do this. I believe this is worth it. Gain 2. Not this turn, I couldn't. Or the previous turn. This turn I can gain 2, yes. I guess I just make a demon. Hold. Okay. It's a little scary, because they're going to make a giant Ice Tail. So we need to find a kill spell this turn. desperately need to find a kill spell. I mean, there's a lot of them in the deck. There is a lot of them. That kind of works, right? I would say that works. I would say that qualifies. Easy. Easy. Okay. We're just dead on board, so it doesn't matter. Core, not necessary this game. I wonder if there's a card they can hit off of Ice Tail that buys them a turn. I doubt it, right? I guess like Esper Origins go up to 10, and I'm only showing 8. But what can they village back? I mean, you've already made your land drops. I could even give them 2 more land drops and it still wouldn't be enough. I don't even need to play this, but it's insurance. It's my insurance policy. See ya! Alright, alright. No core necessary that game. Willy Thoktar. Who remembers Willy Thoktar? I was playing, you know, a lot of Standard during that time. I remember the good old days of when Willy Thoktar came out and people lost their fucking mind. It was revolutionary, man. Like, people could not fathom that Willy Thoktar was a card that was allowed to be printed, you know? They just couldn't believe it. What the fuck? I'm sorry, you said what? So... what do I take? I think I'm going to take this so they can't double burst the Preacher. Make them trade their creature, at least. They can trade this plus either of these for the Preacher, but they have to lose the creature is what the point that I'm making. That's actually a really good draw. Because now they're going to 2-for-1 themselves to kill the Preacher, and then I just make a 4-4 Preacher the turn after. Do I remember the other cards in the cycle with Wooly? Tower Gargoyle, Sprouting Thrynax, Rock's Warmonk, and shit, what was the Grixis one? What was the Grixis? I don't remember the Grixis one. Don't tell me. Was it Sigdraxis Spectre? No, that was the rare in the next set, right? Wasn't it like an Unearths? Like it was like Unearthed or something? I feel like it's something like that, but it was like 4 mana, 3/3 that like gave all your shit Unearth, or I don't know. It was something along those lines. I don't remember exactly what it was, but oh, right, that thing gains Double Strike. Shit. I actually forgot this thing gained Double Strike. Okay, maybe I should have made a different play. I mean, I couldn't kill it, so I don't know what my play was. I want to look up this Grixis one, because now I want to remember what it was. I'm going to Scryfall it. Am I dead? I think I might be dead. Okay, I'm definitely dead now. Black, blue, red. 9, 10, 11, 22, -4. Yeah, I'm definitely dead. I found it. Firefield Ogre. 4 mana, 4/2, first strike, Unearth for blue, black, red. That was it. Not a good card. Oh, that's fun. Alright, cool. You got it, Chief. Alright, this... honestly, I think Duress is good. You're out of here. You're gone. And I kind of want to shoot the sheriff. I mean, I shouldn't. I'll just trim on the annex stuff. They're all 3 mana. So what was the Esper one? For some reason, I thought the Esper one was... No, because wasn't Cataract Creeper a common? Because there was the common cycle and then the uncommon cycle, but I'm pretty sure Creeper was a common, not an uncommon. If I recall correctly. Yeah, there was an uncommon cycle. I don't think they were all 3 mana though. You kept that hand? Come on, man. Opponent, come on. What are we doing here? What are we doing here? Sharon was Esper. Sharon was a mythic rare. We're talking about the uncommon cycle. They printed a cycle of uncommon tricolor cards that like represented the shard or whatever, you know what I mean? It's a weird ass game. Sure. Is that Kellen? Human Fairy Scout. Assassin, Mercenary, Pirate, Rogue, Warlock. So when does it become a rogue? Not until the 2nd chapter. Sure, that's fine. I'm still with you. Honestly, I kind of want to just take 5. No, that's dumb. I'll do this. I'll make him use something else. It's dead. They do still have a Slick Shot in Exile, though. Which is a little concerning. Can Harvester. What if I made a 4/4 Kellen? I don't have red mana, so I can't activate it. That sounds kind of bad, right? I mean, I probably should just pass. Oh, Core can make red. Wait, is this not a Slick Shot? Oh, it's a Coyote. They paid 2 mana and plotted a card, and I just kind of assumed it was a Slick Shot. Well, that's better for me, because then I'm not going to take as much damage. And then I can just copy the Harvester of Misery. I'm going to take all this. I have no response. I still have no response. Give them 1 card. -2. -2. Ow. Harvester of Sorrow. Alright, they got a Burst Lightning, a 2 Unknowns, and a Wild Ride. I feel like we should be okay. Should is the key word in that statement, though. Combat. I'm kind of a coward. I don't want to tap out for this Cavero. I'm gonna wait a turn, because I could just do it next turn and still hold up 2 mana. The Thoctor is scaring me, man. I'm scared by the Thoctor. It's the beatdown mode right here. Not burst lighting my creature, huh? Alright, 9, yeah. I do believe I win this race. Firebending student. Notably does not have haste. Does that give it haste? Alright, well, I mean, I guess I'll do this now. If their literal last card is Protection Spell, then I get got, but I gotta do it now. Alright. GG! What feature do you think is missing most in Arena? Enabling deck sharing. You know what? There's like, I play a little bit of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Digital client, Master Duel, and there's a feature where you can, after you lose to your opponent, or after you play your match, I guess I should say, you can actually go into the client and view your opponent's deck list card for card, and I kind of wish Arena had that. Like, you're never going to see Spelementals 2 days before the Pro Tour just chilling in the Arena ladder. That's not going to happen. The pro teams just don't do that. They test within their team. Student. Like Spell Pierce, maybe? Alright. Your turn. I'll take a land, please. Flash Freeze. That works. Okay. Okay. Core spotted. I repeat, core spotted. Double Strike Vigilance. End step, if you played a land or cast a spell and your hand deals damage to his power to any target. Double target creature's power. Deal 4. +2/+2. I don't know which one of these I actually care about. I feel like it's the +2/+2. These both cost 2 mana. I'm gonna take this. Yeah, it also kills the core too. It's a good point. Guess I just go -3. Could maybe discard Cavero there, but all right, sure. Well, I've done a lot of work to try and keep them off of Uharis for as long as possible. Unfortunately, it does not appear like I can do that anymore. Skip my own. It doesn't have haste, though. I think I might just make a 6/6, honestly. Because they can't sear the 6/6, but if I make a 4/4 Uharis, they can just sear it. So I'm just going to do this. Oh, I should have played a Shockland. Oh, I should have played a Shockland. I didn't think about that. Alright, well, if I die this turn somehow, I deserve it. Because I should have shocked that turn for sure. Yeah, that was stupid. I mean, I'm just not going to die this turn. There's no way they're going to deal me 19, right? Right? Wild Red is 18. I don't want to hear it. Alright, give me an Uharis. Give me an Uharis. 6, yeah. I'd like that Uharis, please. Thank you very much. I mean, they're just gonna kill it anyways, but... Yeah, I know. I can't have fun. I know. It's not nice. I just wanted to attack with my own Uharis, man. Is that so much to ask? You could even, like, Ashling, discard the Uharis, turn 3, pay a mana, flip the Ashling, cast Cavero, copy the Uharis. Kind of a neat little curve there, that way. Bro, that's a lot of monuments. What if I just took Abandon? Is that crazy? I don't think it's crazy. Yeah, it's tough. I mean, if they just draw lands, they can start casting monuments. And I mean, they're eventually going to find something to do with, they'll eventually find something to do with the monuments. Question here is, do I play Preacher or Annex? I think I play Annex. Just so I can guaranteed get some draws. I really want to find a, I want to find Deceit. Okay. Can't really do a lot here. Could just go Soulstone, but I'm gonna Preacher instead. Go Preacher, hold up Hex. Oh, Core spotted. It's time to core your ass. Okay. That's bounced. Have Lesson, Monument, X. This is beatable, I think. Now I could just go core into Annex. Alright, go to my end step. Trigger! Trigger! It's dead. It is dead. Oh, that's nice. That is a real nice pickup. Yeah, I mean, that was bound to happen at some point, you know? Can't dodge it forever. You're at 16. 16, huh? It's gonna be a tough one if they find an artist talent. We're kind of not in a great spot. Is there any world? Oh, wait a minute. Well, this is kind of awkward because if I Deceit discard, no, that is good, right? Yeah. So we go blue, we go black, black. No, because I have the stupid Soulstone, man. I can't actually go black, black, evoke, and then blue, blue, black, black, bounce plus discard. Fuck. Okay. -1 for Soulstone, I guess. Only need bounce in the first one? No, because I want to be able to take this one and then bounce plus discard this one. You see what I'm saying? And I can't do that. I guess in that case, I'll just do this then. Yeah. I think this is fine. Yeah, now I just take this. Okay, they're at 14. Hold. I feel like this kind of worked out well for us. Yeah. So 8, 9, 10. Yeah, we definitely just get the pressure on, right? Gotta get the pressure on. They're at 6, and then I have 1, 2, 3 mana left over. I guess I'll just play another core. Because maybe there's a world where I can animate both of these next turn or something, I'm not sure. Plus this. I don't know, make them figure it out. Hold. The second Annex probably does it no matter what they have. Because now, even if they, like, kill my whole board, they're just dead to the double Annex, right? Yeah. Alright, Les Horns. Graveyard Hate good. Duress good. Maybe Riddler? I'm not in love with these counter spells against them. Wrath bad, Hex bad. I kind of don't want any of this either, to be honest with you. Charm is not fantastic. We have to keep in some of this spot removal. Maybe the Harvesters are good in case they go wide with Otters. I could see that. And then maybe I do like 2 Riddler and 3 spot removal spells. Just like 2 Shoe, 1 Bitter. Actually go 2 Bitter in case they have Ral. Like that maybe. Try that. Tactics isn't amazing against them, but I think you need it just because it hits Monument. Even if there was no other targets in their deck, just the fact that it hits Monument alone I think is enough. I like this hand. Ooh, I guess I don't have to... No, I probably should. Yeah, this is why I would Tactics them. Because now I'm just going to take this, I think. Yeah. We know that's what they drew. I mean, they could play some Monuments, but currently they don't have anything to do with the Monuments. For Grand. I'm thinking about it. No, Grand got exiled to the Tactics. Sure. I assume they bounced that, right? It has been bounced. I mean, I'm just gonna replay it, I think. Eh. Not amazing. Sure. Impulse resolves. Yeah, I kind of want to get this in play before they find a counterspell, though. I think this is the most important card to resolve. So I wanna resolve this while they're tapped out. And then just get a bunch of mana in play, so I can start double spelling. They have 2 lessons. Lesson. 2, 4, 5, 7, 8 mana. 8 doesn't really let me do a ton. Alright, what if I go warp this? Do like this, maybe? I don't know, you figure it out. Playing Manalith in Standard? Dude, it's so much better than Manalith. You can't just call it Manalith. It's like Mutalith. Mana Vault. Something like that. I don't know. I don't know where I was going with that, but you get the idea, you know. Is it a man or a lith? Nobody knows. It's by Grand now? That is my Gran. I have stolen my opponent's Gran. Get over here. Yeah, it's definitely not Mana Vault. I mean, you know, it's kind of close to Mana Vault if you think about it. And they don't want to play anymore. Where'd they go? Come back. I mean, I could keep it. I know I shouldn't, but I could. Alright, a little bit better. How much do I care if they play Deep Cavern bad? Not that much. Interesting and arrogance. The Shoot the Sheriff will find a target this game. I guarantee you the Shoot the Sheriff will eventually find a target. I'm not gonna... Well, I mean... Okay, now will it find 2 targets? That I don't know the answer to that question, but it will at least find 1 target. Who dat? Most of all, thank you for the tier 1 sub for 39 months. Welcome back, most of all. Appreciate your continued support. See, I found a target. I found a target for the Shoot the Sheriff. Am I dead if I cast Annex? Only one way to find out. Okay. That's actually kind of hot. Kill their Flood Pits, then copy it. Well. They can hex my Soulstone. I really need to find the core. Oh god, they have Soulstone. You know what? I can't shoot the Sheriff. Fuck. That is unfortunate. This is not good. Was told there were no outlaws. Playing too many they're playing too many fucking Soulstones. It's actually an outlaw and a badger. And a mole. Okay, that one's also dead. Kavero can't flip if I copy Cecil, right? How does that work? And this says, there's a much life than you untap Cecil and transform it. I don't think so, right? Oh, it's only tokens. So, like, if you made a token copy of Cecil, you could flip that. It's 7. I think I might just be dead. No matter what I do. Like, there's not a lot of ways out of this. I think my only potential way out of this is animate this, trade for the Hex, and then find my own Hex off of the Annex to kill their Soulstone. I think that's my way out of this. It's not pretty, but I think that's the only way I see myself winning this game. 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. Just did. That didn't go well. Something, shoot the Sheriff, something, doesn't kill everything, you know? Why animate it all? I mean, I have to... See, the thing is, I have to get their Hex out of their hands somehow. Like, think about it this way. If I don't animate there, they get to keep the Hex in hand. I'm never going to get to a spot where I can put 2 demons into play. So I first have to get the Hex out of their hand, then the next turn, if I get a next turn, make another demon, and now they don't have a Hex in hand. You know what I mean? That's the point of animating in the first place. So I can play Kavero as a 4/4, but no matter what I copy, it still dies to Hex. There's nothing in the graveyards that cost 3 mana, so I can't, no matter what I copy, it always dies to Hex. What do I want against Dimir? Probably these. Kind of maybe like Black Sun against them. Oh, sure, I guess I could just choose not to copy. Yeah, I guess that's a good point. Just copy nothing. I think I'm still pretty dead that game, but maybe that was the line. I kind of want to go with these stupid shoot the sheriffs. I'm just not going to sideboard. Back and forth. I did see the 78 card list that won the challenge. I don't really have any notes. Like I don't know what to say, you know. Don't really have any thoughts. I'm assuming that person lost a bet. That's the only logical explanation. They probably lost a bet somewhere. The only reason I want a couple of duresses is just for Kaido. I don't know if it's worth it, but I could just ignore the Spell Pierce, can't I? I have enough lands. Kind of want to save that. Saving it's bad if they drew Preacher of the Schism. Yeah, I guess I'll cast it. Alright, we have traded all of our resources. And now we have entered the phase of the game in the classic mid-range matchup where who draws the better cards? So far, the answer is me. Why would they do that when I have no cards in hand? I guess in case I draw a kill spell. I mean, I'm gonna pay. I'm gonna pay every time. Every single time I'm paying. Ooh. It would be nice to find a core at some point. Any cores? I do want to see what their last card is. Just in case it's a kill spell. Alright, never mind. Do this. Honestly, I think it's worth blighting onto the demon just to gain the 2 life. Like, there's not really that much difference between a 5/5 and a 6/6 in this board state, and I just want the extra 2 life. Because I think I'm in a spot where I basically can't lose. The only way I could realistically lose is if they drew, like, Curiosity there, maybe, but... Alright. Game 3. Do I build this for an Arsecue? I mean, if you can somehow find 4 copies of Firdoch Core, which I definitely don't have, unless I open one in my pre-release pool, which maybe I did, I'll have to check. Those cores are a hot commodity, you know? I'm sure that everybody wants them. The Breacher of the Schism. No, they're not. Don't disrespect the core like that. How dare you disrespect the core? It quite literally is the core of the deck. You can't just talk about it like that. It has feelings too. I would like to go to combat, I guess. Maybe. If you'll allow it. Shit. I'm gonna go. Why'd they shock? They shocked last turn. I wonder if that means they have negate. Because I feel like they would have shocked for a 2-mana counter spell that they couldn't cast there. So negate kind of is the only one that makes sense. Or pierce. But they wouldn't shock for pierce. And if they had scatter or quench, they would have cast it there. So it's probably negate. If I had to guess. Yeah, because that was their 4th mana source. Or maybe... No, I was going to say maybe they had Curiosity and they chose not to play it, but I'm pretty sure if they had Curiosity, they would have played it. I mean, do I play around Negate? And just attack with Reef? You think they just have Cat? It could be. I could play around Spell Pierce. Maybe they do have Cap. I don't know. I feel like if I was in that spot and I shocked to play Curiosity, I would just play the Curiosity, let me attack with the Preacher, and then untap, attack, play Flood Pits, go from there, you know? I have a read that it's negate, but I'm going to cast this anyways. Oh, okay. Well, never mind. Was it Spell Pierce? Could have been... It's got to be Spell Pierce then, right? But why did they shock? Oh, no. Oh, Waterbend 4? That's fine. Yeah, you can have that. That I am A-okay with. -3. I'll pay the 4. I mean, 6 mana removal spell is kind of rough, but... They probably just wanted me to think they had a counterspell or something. Tishana's? Yeah, I was a little bit worried about that. Because now I'm going to get Spell Pierce. This is actually kind of tough. Actually not really in the best spot here. Because I think they do have Spell Pierce. So I may just want to take 3 here. Stop paying 2 life. You're confusing me. Okay, this is fine. Because I kind of would rather kill this anyways.
I've got this. I've got you beat 6 different ways.
And I didn't want to play into Spell Pierce. Sure. That's fine. Still not going to play into Spell Pierce. I need to find a demon very fast, though, because this Annex is going to kill me. Sure. Oh, no. Core, where are you? Core, save me! Alright, let's start here. Don't need this. And then we'll go here.
I'll make a new plan.
What if I just attacked? Actually, I'm kind of in on that. Yeah, I think attacking is good. And I could just mill their Sheriff. Maybe I wanted them to draw a Sheriff? I don't know. That was kind of close. Okay, that's good. I think. There's got to be something good in their graveyard, right? Well, hello there. I guess it doesn't... Oh, I was going to say it doesn't matter because they have Tishana's, but then we rip this. That's such a sick top deck. Uh, okay, that's fine. Yeah. I still have something here? Oh, Spell Pierce. Shit. Shit, 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 shit. Now what? 5, 6, 8. I mean, I guess I can Black Sun next turn and pay for Spell Pierce. I certainly can't cast the Black Sun now, though. Alright, what if I did this? 5, 7 mana. What if I go... Check me out. Requiting Hex, kill Spyglass, Cavero copy Flood Pits, tap Curiosity. I think I like that line. And I'm also not going to gain the life. Maybe it was worth it to gain the life there. Cavero Unagi. No, I'd rather tap down the Curiosity. Because I can't take a hit from the Curiosity. You see what I'm saying? If I take a hit from the Curiosity, I'm dead. Because I go to 4 this turn. So I need to tap their Curiosity. If they brick, I have lethal, because I have Reef. I have 8 damage. So if they draw a land, I have lethal in play. Yeah, that's not good enough. Wow. Crazy game. My goodness. That was a nice game. That was a really sick game. We've been winning so much that they ran out of mythic opponents to give me. What you're telling me is the core is broken. That's what you're trying to tell me. I mean, I do know that. I know that. Kronos. What you working with? You know, that's not what I expected to see. That is most certainly not what I expected to see. Mud Button. She mud on my button till I'm tossing her curses? No. Not really. Probably not. Maybe? No. No. Abort, abort, abort. Yeah, almost, but not quite. Sephiroth. Sephiroth kind of nice. Wish I had that last turn. I do think I have to kill Sephiroth here, so we'll take a... We're going to take a little more damage. And not play the core this turn, but I think this game should just be about locked up. They have to draw something really good this turn. They did not draw something really good this turn. Not entirely. Core, 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 core. The people do not believe in the core. But let me tell you, man. The core is... It's where it's at, I'm telling you. Yeah, they scoop because I played the core. I know. I understand the power of it. You don't have to tell me. Core victory. I wasn't a believer. That's what I'm telling you, man. Streamer is core maxing today. I should actually change my stream category to core maxing. That's got to be a category, right? Something that I want. Don't snore on the core. Three land, Tactic, Hex, Harvester, Cavero. Sniper! Schneeper. Show me your secrets. What you working with, buddy? Trying to think which one of these two kills more cards. Like, obviously I could Harvester that instead of hexing it. Harvester kills 3 drops that have 2 toughness. See? Although I'm just going to save this for the Seer Slicer anyways. But I did kind of get rewarded for the play that I made, you know. I'd like to think that I made a good play. I guess that's a good point. Harvester is nice to get into the graveyard for Cavero on curve. So maybe that was maybe that was the reason to use Harvester there. The hell do you do again? May blight one if you do make it tapped and attack and tons of combat blight creature sometimes being no subsidiaries token. Okay, I mean if they want to make a copy of Seer Slicer, I'm cool with that, I think. I think I'll allow that. Really? What was the point of this? Why did they do this? I mean, now I'm just going to kill the grub. What am I missing? I feel like I'm missing something. I mean, they got a token out of it, but... Alright, check me out. What if I did this? What if I made a 4/4 Seer Slicer Goblin? Eh? Eh? Start making 1/1s? I don't know if that's good, but... Oh, they're gonna kill my Seer Slicer. Come on, man. Let me have my fun. Rude. Boo! Boo! I see you. Okay. I mean, I'm just gonna do this. Kind of weirdly winning this race. No longer winning this race. And they know about the Wrath too, so they're just not going to play into it. I could probably hold off on the Wrath for a little bit, you know. Like, I can take 2 a couple more times. I'm going to take at least, like, 6 more damage from this before I kill it. Well, that's really good. Okay, that makes me want to do this now. Actually, no, because I'm just going to play Harvester next turn. That was a really good draw. Might actually be the best draw in the deck. Harvester of Sorrow. Can make a 4/4 stadium next turn. Ayo. Or not. I mean, I was going to make a 4/4 stadium.